All right, active weather coverage here on the Weather Network for the 22nd day of May, and certainly we got some of that rain. Vancouver, thank you, Ryan Boudelainen. We had more rain yesterday in Vancouver than the first 20 days in May. About 20 millimeters was picked up at the airport, and there were some strong winds, too, last night. St. Catherine, Quebec, thank you, Carol. Look at these ominous-looking clouds, and there's going to be more of that again today. Hot, humid air mass. And we have an approaching cold front in Cornwall. We'll likely also see some more storms. Cornwall yesterday was one of those areas we were really watching for potential severe weather. Today, that risk is probably going to be a little further north. Just take a look at the big picture here. There's our parent low over northwestern areas of Ontario, heavy rain. The cold front stemming down from that. Pretty quiet now. That's going to change later today. And then this bank of cloud extending eastwards from that storm system, separating the cooler air from the warmer air. In fact, it's been cool enough for snow this morning up the north coast of Labrador. 8 degrees in Labrador City. By way of comparison, 28 in Moncton. Risk of thunderstorms, 30 in Ottawa. In Montreal, so a lot of hot, humid air to work with. Let's begin in northern Ontario, though. We had 45 millimeters of rain in Thunder Bay yesterday. The heaviest rain, though, lifting north of the shores of Lake Superior. And watch that rain mixing over to snow around Lake Nipigon and points north and west of there, up to, say, Wanneman Lake and Summer Beaver. And then for tomorrow, Friday, we start to see that dissipate. But there's going to be some strong winds in northern Ontario today and tomorrow, both sides of that storm system. This is a warm, buoyant air mass that wants to rise, rising to the occasion, that is. And look at it, we see these dark, we're looking at Cape here. This is one ingredient that we look at to see what are the parameters for thunderstorm development today. And see this darker red here right along, straddling the Ontario-Quebec border and across towards Georgian Bay. This is what we call the triple point, the occluded front, cold front, and warm front, an area of extra lift. So that plus the hot, humid air, that could be the breeding ground for severe weather and moving into southern Quebec later on in the evening hours. So widespread risk of thunderstorms, certainly hot and humid weather, but between, say, Cottage Country up towards the Val d'Or, northern Laurentians, Lake Nipissing area, Ottawa Valley, these could all be areas that could be really want to pay attention for stormy weather. Now into areas of New Brunswick, you will also see the risk of scattered storms picking up this evening, including around the Moncton area, and then scattered storms tonight into tomorrow. Once again, eastern Quebec, New Brunswick. There's still a chance in Nova Scotia and PEI as well, but the hottest weather will be in New Brunswick, and today and tomorrow you too could get into some thunderstorms. I would suspect downpours and strong winds would be your main concern. And across the west, we've had those heavy rain showers earlier in Metro Vancouver. We had rainfall warnings. We had strong winds along the Strait of Georgia. You will be drying out through today. The eastern interior, though, still lingering with showers and scattered thunderstorms. Cool rain in southern areas of Alberta today, and temperatures across the prairies below seasonal. Most of the heavier rain west of the QE2, still the threat of high elevation snow for a couple of days. And once that settles down in Alberta by Thursday, Friday in Manitoba, you're up next.